Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about I want a girlfriend. Okay? And this method works 100% all the time. Okay? It works 100% all the time. If you do what I tell you to do in this video, you will, in time, get a girlfriend. Okay? And basically, what this is it's in fact, this is a mathematical certainty. It's a mathematical certainty that you will get a girlfriend if you follow the advice in this video. Okay? So what is the advice? What is the meat and potatoes? What is it that you need to know on how to get a girlfriend? Okay? So you've got to use the law of probability. And what this means is, in terms of dating, is the more women you meet, the more women you go out on dates with, eventually you will find a woman who you really like and they really like you as well. Okay? It's a mathematical certainty. If you just keep on meeting women and you don't give up, you will eventually meet a woman who thinks you're the best thing since sliced bread and you feel exactly the same. Okay? Because dating is literally a game of numbers. You have to go through the nose, or you have to kiss a few frogs. You have to meet a few duds in order to meet the person who you're going to spend the rest of your life with, if that's something that you want, right? You might want different things. You might want a bunch of girlfriends. You might want more than one, which is fine. You can have, pretty much what I've discovered about life is this, is that you can pretty much have life the way you want it to be. It just requires effort on your part. Okay, it just requires maybe doing a few tedious things, like, for example, going on many, many dates. Okay, tedious thing to do, but it works, right? You can have pretty much anything in this life if you're willing to just put in the work. Okay, so obviously you might be thinking, well, yeah, but if I go on that many dates, I'm going to be spending so much money, right? Because obviously, usually, it's the guy who pays for the date. Yeah? It's one of those things. Whoever asks the other person out is usually the one that pays for the date. And usually men are the ones that are offering that invitation out to women to go out on a date. So how can you date loads of women and basically keep the cost down, right? Because I don't want you to lose any more money than necessary, right? So you shouldn't be paying for dinners every single time you go out, okay, with a woman. Right? You don't want to be doing that. Okay? You don't want to be paying for meals every single time. So the best thing to do is, it would be to meet you up for just a drink first, right? So when you are asking a woman out, you should be asking, when are you free to go out for a drink? I'd love to meet up with you. So you meet just for a drink, okay? And then all you're doing is you're spending as much as you are on your drink or her drink. And you can keep the cost down even more if you just ask for water, or you just grab, if they've got like a tap water thing, right, you can go up to, like, because some pubs in the UK, I don't know if it's the same everywhere around the world, but you can just go and grab tap water. They've got like kegs of water on the side that you can just go and get some water, and you won't be having to, you might have to pay for her drink maybe, but if you arrive there and you arrive early and you've already got your drink, right, then maybe she'll go up and buy herself a drink, right? But obviously, if you've invited out, the polite thing to do would obviously be to offer to buy her a drink. But then you'll only be paying for one drink then, if you're just getting tap water, right? Another thing that you can do, if you definitely don't want to be if you don't want to be spending however much it is on a drink, right? Meet in a public place instead. Like, oh, how about we go for a walk around the town? How about we meet by the so and so memorial? How about we meet there and we'll go for a little walk and get to know each other, type of thing. Okay? You don't have to meet for a meal. You don't have to go to dinner every single time. Because another thing as well is this, right? If you're just meeting for a drink, or you're just meeting to like walk around the town or wherever you may be living, if you don't like her, you can easily leave like within like half an hour. If you're going to a sit down meal straight away, then you're like locked in for like potentially like 2 hours. Especially if you get starters and you get the main meal, then you get dessert and you get coffees afterwards or whatever. You're going to be sitting there for ages. And if you don't like the person you're on a date with, if you don't like the woman, then oh my God, you're going to be stuck there for ages. So, but also as well, if you just meet for a drink, yeah, or you meet up around the town to go for a walk, then you can extend the date and make it longer if you want to. So if you've gone out for a drink, then maybe you could go somewhere for like some ice cream or get some appetizers, some starters, or go for a sit down meal somewhere else. You know, you can extend the date, you can make the date longer. And if you're walking around together and you've done like the other suggestion I made, which was like meeting up in a town or going for a walk somewhere, you know, then you can extend the date by like, hey, but how about we go and get some coffee or something like that? If you feel like you're into her, right, and you feel like she deserves more of your time, if you feel like you two are vibing and you're getting on really well, yeah. So you can always extend the date. Okay, so that's how you can get free numbers quickly with keeping the cost down. You don't have to be spending loads and loads of money all the time. Okay, so it's all about the law of probability. And, you know, I've used this method for so many different things. One being, will be the example that's literally right in front of you, which is this YouTube channel. If you go on my YouTube channel, look at my videos, if you go to like select the most popular, there's only like a bunch of videos that have got like a lot of views. And I've got thousands, well, yeah, I think I've got over 1,000 videos now on this YouTube channel. Most of them were duds. They didn't go anywhere. They didn't get more than, some of them didn't get more than 100 views, or some of them even less than that. Yeah, it took a while, but what I did was I did the law of probability. I just kept on putting videos out, video after video after video after video after video after video for the last 4 years since I started uploading. Yeah, and now I've got over 30,000 subscribers. I'm earning quite a good income just from ad revenue alone and from the memberships. And also I get obviously clients as well, and that's just additional income streams. And I'm earning a decent living, like a really decent living, from just even just YouTube videos, just the YouTube videos, let alone the clients that I get, right? But it took a lot of repetitions to be earning a good amount from the YouTube channel, yeah? But I knew that if I just kept on putting out content, it would work, that I would eventually get more subscribers, I would eventually earn more ad revenue, and that's what I did. That was my method. I used the law of probability. I used the game of numbers. The more content I put out, the more repetitions I put out, you know, and focusing on what was working, what wasn't working, because, you know, that's one of the things that you got to do as well, is that sometimes you got to notice what's working and what isn't working. Because there was a time on this YouTube channel, I don't know if many people would remember actually, but there was a time when I actually did, I guess you could call them like book reviews, but I was reading a lot of self-help books just to help me with my own knowledge so I can help other people. And I did like little, on Fridays I would do something about a book, like I would like How to Win Friends and Influence People, or Power versus Force, or something like that. And I'll be talking about those books that I had been reading recently. And those videos never did very well. And I really enjoyed making them. Yeah, I really enjoyed making those videos, but they weren't working. I was doing better with the how to get your ex back style videos, dating videos, no contact videos. So I was like, you know what, I'll just focus on that, because that's what my main business is about anyway. I'm a dating and relationship coach, so I should really be focusing on those things as well most of the time, which is what I started doing. But I noticed what was working. I knew that I was getting more views from certain videos, and the other videos I wasn't. So I had to stop doing what wasn't working and just focused on what works. Okay. And that's another thing that you can also apply to your dating life as well. If you're having more success, for example, on a particular dating app, then okay, well, it's pretty good. It's probably a good idea to spend more time using that dating app if you're having more success on that one. And it's just one of those things. You just got to figure out what's working, what isn't working, and you kind of have to let go of what doesn't work and lean heavily into the things that is working, and that's when you start to see more success in different things. But you have to put the repetitions out there, yeah? So that's how you can get a girlfriend. I 100% guarantee it. If you just keep on meeting women, keep on going on dates, you will meet a woman who just thinks you're the best thing ever, right? And it'll be so effortless, so easy. And you'll think they're great as well. Obviously, you want to find a woman who you really like too, okay? You shouldn't just settle just because she likes you, okay? You got to really like her as well. But I guarantee that if you just keep on meeting women, 100% certainty, it's a mathematical certainty that you will eventually meet a woman who you really like and they really like you as well. It's a certainty. And that's how you get a girlfriend. Easy. If you'd like more tips, though, on how you can make that woman fall in love with you quickly, then I highly recommend that you go and read my book, Attracting the Beautiful Woman of Your Dreams, which you can go and read for free on my website, www.christineloveridge.com. And also on that website, you can get coaching with me if you need help with a particular situation, okay? So just select whichever coaching option works best for you. But it's not necessary because I've got loads of videos. I've also got a free book that you can read as well. It's always just an option for people. It's never necessary. Never necessary. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.